Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Haiku Friday. Today is January 26th, 2024. It's been a month since Christmas. How weird is that? Uh, you know, I think I should take down my Christmas lights outside. I think it's time. Maybe today. Maybe today is the day. We've got some haikus because it is Haiku Friday to read for you. I have, Max Q sent in four haikus. My limit's three, and so Max Q said pick three. And you know what I do is I either take the first three or the last three. So this time around, I just took the first three. There we go. Clouds of broken rain, oh, listlessly suspended above the damp earth. Oof, that's beautiful, Max Q. Yeah, that's really pretty, very pretty. And here's second one from Max Q. The family trust dissolved in a million tears and legal jargon. Oh, I bet you there's a story behind that. I would imagine. Now, this one I really like because it's kind of, I will I'm just gonna read it because I think you're gonna enjoy this. Maybe you won't. Uh Max Q on Max 9. My Boeing stock has tumbled, fallen from the sky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, isn't that something? Lots of loose bolts. More loose bolts than Frankenstein's monster. All right. Thank you, Max Q. Lovely as always. Now we have one from Rico-san. Rico-san was doing a little playing with Max Q's haiku from last week, and I like it. A teenage wasteland, now only a memory, a sad thing to waste. Oh yeah, yeah. That is a sad man. Isn't that a sad? That's a sad thing. It is a sad thing. All right. Thanks, Rico San. Thanks, Max Q. Here's mine. Can you tell we're moving right along today? We are moving right along. Here's mine. Food club's my posse. Gang of cheap thugs in my gut. Assimilate me. Yes. For those of you who've been following this saga of mine, I am committed to Food Club products because and they don't pay me to say this. Food Club is not a sponsor of Haiku Friday, but I just like their packaging. It kind of cracks me up. So and they'll make anything. You can get sauerkraut, golden, hominy, whatever you want. And for a while, I was doing a lot of art associated with Food Club. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe it's time to dive back in. But Rick and Laura Lee, they left me some great coffee the other day. And Sarah can't drink it. She doesn't drink caffeine. But I, of course, without my alcohol-free stomach these days, I've just been drinking a lot of coffee. Mm. And, you know, I thought, you know what? What the, you know, I'm going to go get myself some Food Club coffee because number one, I've been trying Folgers, but Food Club comes in a metal tin and Folgers in a plastic container. And I'm tired of plastic's going to kill us all. So, um, you know what? And it's just as good, I have to say. The Food Club ground coffee, like 2 pounds for $10 is just as good as any other uh, $10 amount pound bag of coffee. Now, when you get up there where you start getting some really good coffee, now that's a whole different thing. And maybe it's time to start roasting some more. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Boy, that was a long dissertation on Food Club. I apologize. Now, That concludes Haiku Friday. I've already started to lapse into the updates. If you want to stay tuned to those, I'll tell you what's going on. Um, the radio show is going fine. You know, some guest issues, but that's okay. I've got an audition on Sunday for play. I'm looking forward to that. And then they're kind enough. They're going to come in a little bit early and let me read for a part because I have a stage left board meeting going on the same time as the regular auditions. Luckily, they're in the same place, so we'll do that. We have Fun Home is opening tonight at Stage Left. That is going to be a cool, really cool show. If you've not ever read the graphic novel Fun Home, it's worth it. It's a great graphic novel. And the play, I think, is going to be, it's got great people in it, great person directing it. It's going to be kick ass, as the kids say. Let's see. Six. We went and saw Six, and it was totally worth it. The traveling Broadway production of Six. I would say if you have a chance to go see that this weekend, go see Six. It's good. The only bad thing is my hearing loss, of course. I tell you about my hearing loss a lot. But it's weird. It's just like it's loud, but I can't understand what people are saying. If I could see their lips, but they had microphones in front of their lips, so I can't really read their lips. I think I might have to get like a hearing assist thing at the theater for these things. But people were laughing. I couldn't hear what they were saying, but people thought it was pretty funny. It's like, I started wondering, was I always just a poor listener? Sort of like in math, like I did really advanced math as a kid, but what I would find is it was really hard for me because I would catch on to concepts really early. And then I would sort of lose interest and start daydreaming and sort of half listening as things got more difficult. Then all of a sudden, we're doing some stuff, and I'm like, how did we even get here? And I think sometimes maybe my listening has always not been very good. Um, I'm really good at like hearing voices or like mimicking voices, not hearing voices. But I'm good at doing voices and cadence and all that sort of thing. But it's the actual like, what is somebody saying? Maybe that's always been a problem for me, and maybe that's how people slide into dementia. I don't know. Maybe there's a point where you're like, I just don't care. So, but I'll just say, I'm also doing a Shakespeare workshop. How to YouTube may speak good words or something like that. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm probably butchering that, but it's a great. Oh my gosh, it's been so good, and diving deep into Shakespeare, um, which I acted in Shakespearean roles, but I have not really studied Shakespeare much. So this has been really good for me, and it's getting me to listen better. So maybe Shakespeare is going to save my hearing. Wouldn't that'd be a cool book, wouldn't it? Let's see. So I've been doing a lot of art, but it's not showable to you for the most part because two are bolo ties and they're gifts. And I don't want to surprise the gifts if they're watching this. I don't want to surprise. Don't want to ruin the surprise by showing them. One is a Sasquatch I'm looking at right now, black velvet Sasquatch painting, which I have to say is phenomenal. I also have another oil painting, and these are both. I've been kind of diving back into oil paints. This is another Sasquatch painting, not a black velvet one, but just a straight up oil painting that I'm really enjoying. These, of course, are somewhat plays on religious themes, which you might have seen. But it's Sasquatch instead of a salvific figure, although Sasquatch may be a salvific figure to woodland creatures. We don't know. So that's going on. One thing I can show you is this. I put a frame around this black velvet thing, uh, black velvet Sasquatch. Ooh, in the frame, I'm trying to go for like a rough hewn, like what if Sasquatch hired Keebler elves to make a frame? That's what I think it would look like. So anyhow, I don't have a lot to show you. I'm also working on a misconstrued placitude. That project, that's going well. Um, I like I said, I got awarded that grant from Washington State. I don't know what I signed up to do, but I'll be doing that pretty soon too. I have been writing on my play diligently as well, and picking up the ukulele again. I got very proficient at the ukulele probably 10 years ago. And like so many things that I like to do is I get proficient and then I just stop doing it because you know what? What's the fun in just being proficient in something? You should just, learn something new. So that's kind of where I was with the ukulele. But I think, I need to get back into it. I learned how to play the guitar, then I promptly have forgotten how to play the guitar, I think. So I need to get back into that. Not enough hours in the day, right? So, anyways, thanks for tuning in to Haiku Friday. For those of you who tortured yourselves and stay tuned to my update, I thank you for that as well. Take care. Love you guys. Hope you're warm. We're now in warmer weather. Still cold out, but warmer. And I'm waiting for it to the frost to get off the roads. And I'm going to go for a run. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.